All right, Tobias here with Modality Fitness. This is our 4th episode on how to build out a gym. Got my speakers going here, but that's not the best part. I'll be talking more about how to drum up business. It's called marketing and prospects, and how to do a presentation. This could be a long video, maybe short, matters how I am verbose. But anyways, this is my speaker system. I used to be a DJ. It's gonna give away this equipment actually just because I'm so tired of DJing, but hey, kept it. That subwoofer is the actual good thing about this, is because that bass, people like to hear the bass. That's what makes people feel. They feel the bass, you know? So, sounds good, sounds clean. Got my speakers. So anyways, people know that you're open and doing business. Another thing that I've done is get a little sign here. I just put stretching because, you know, you do something that other people don't do, and that's what people want. You know, it's something that other people aren't offering. And I know a lot about. I just looked up ChatGPT. I don't need to use my brain anymore when it comes to a good ad. You know, this came straight from ChatGPT, and super simple, and don't need to be smart to figure that out. Just had to put in ChatGPT, like, offering free session, give me an ad. All right, I got a little plan for the office, little calendar. So we're cooking with gas here. And because of that, we got 3 people looking for what they think is a free session, but it's actually a sales presentation. And I kind of wanted to run down what a sales presentation has to do with today, so you can know how to not only draw people, but to close them and move them on to health. So this is what I learned when I worked at LA Fitness. I worked in the fitness department, management, selling, training for the first 6 months. I was a certified trainer, but my friend took me on and taught me about sales. And this is a long discussion. I'm only going to tap on it today, but this is basically how it's done. One is you have to approach people. You could approach them by showing them in the gym what they're doing wrong. You could also show them how to do something right, get their attention. You know, you have a studio, you have some music playing, you show that you're professional, and they want to know something. But then you have to sell yourself. You have to sell your knowledge. And that's, as a trainer, everybody has knowledge on how to do their job. I mean, that's the easy part. But not a lot of people are salesmen. I was working with a lot of trainers who had no idea about how to close somebody with a fitness deal, and therefore they stop being trainers and stop fitness. Me, because when I first started in the industry, even though I was certified, I learned about sales. I just flowed right into being able to get clients and sell them myself. So that's what I'm going to teach you today. Like I said, you teach people what you know, and then you got to get them back to the table. This is a table. You know, you could do this on the road. I remember my first in-home training client. I was at my sister's salon booth. And that was my fitness table. And she said, "Oh, you do fitness?" I said, "Yeah, I do fitness." And she's like, "Well, how much do you cost?" And then I went into this presentation. You know what I'm saying? There's a presentation. So I told her what I know, and then I talked prices. And prices is when you get them back to the table, and you got to do a deal. That deal I did that day at my sister's salon chair was $85 an hour. There was no overhead. I wasn't, you know, having to give anybody any money. But this is how I learned it, and stay tuned because you'll be able to close people the same way. So once you get back to the table, you sit them down. Let's say there's somebody sitting right here, and you've told them all about fitness, and they're like, "Great, so what? You know a lot." Well, you have to bring them something like this. And I'll show you what this is, but basically you do this upside down because you're going to be showing them. I'll actually put this to the side, and I would basically show them this. And what it is just a bunch of numbers that really have nothing to do with anything until you explain it. So you can, and I'm going to get a brand new paper out because I'm going to actually use this today because I have somebody coming in. I actually wrote another one of these, so I'll kind of do this with you. First thing you can explain to them, you could show them, numbers like you wanted 10 pounds of muscle, and that's going to burn a pound of fat a week, and you do this upside down. So like I would do this, and I'm showing you this right side up because I'm actually showing you the video, but you have to learn to write upside down, So 10 pounds of fat, 10 pounds of muscle, LB, 1 pound of fat. And they don't care that you're writing upside down. It looks fancy. But what are these numbers? 3, 6, 9, 12. Well, we have a 3-month, a 6-month, a 9-month, and a 12-month. Right? You got a quarter of the way, half your way, 3/4, or all the way to your goal. Which one do you want to do? And you can tap on here 12 because you want people to do 12. And it's kind of neuro-linguistic. You want people to pick the better one. You could actually pick whatever one you want because let's say you're moving out of town in 9 months, you just go, well, 9 months works for you. Like seriously, people want to be taught and told what to do. The next one is 1, 2, 3, 4. And you usually do circles. So you can do 1 time a week, 2 times a week, 3 times a week, or 4 times a week. And people like to see zeros because that makes them think they're not looking at numbers or looking at just quantity, And I usually say, not just you want to get, a third of the way, half your way, a quarter way, all your way to your goal. You're saying, do you want, a rocket ship to your success? You draw a little rocket ship, whatever. 3 times a week is what normally people do. You make story up, and this is what you want. Normal people, draw a little person there. Normal people like to do 3 times a week because it's accountability. Twice a week, we get to meet fairly regularly, and once is like, do I know who you are? So you're doing these presentations. I'll flip this upside down so you can see it. This is what they're seeing. And then at the end, you're basically showing them the prices. So, start with the lower price, but the more sessions first. So 3 times a week is going to be the lowest. So that's going to be, 60. 2 times a week, it gets a little higher. 1 time a week is going to be the full pop because, they're only doing 1 time a week and your time is worth money. And so that's the sales presentation, you let them decide. There's going to be more to this later because I'll show you how to circle the wagons. As if they say no, you have to say yes. Do not know enough information. You keep letting them know more information until they feel comfortable. So today, 2:00, I have somebody. I'm going to train them for 15 minutes, get them here to the table, talk to them, and have the music going. Basically you want them sweating, you want them, asking questions, and once you do that, you get your credit card swiper out and you book yourself at best. I used to think 3 times a week was actually good, but for them paying less, it's actually more work for you. So sometimes, doing this and circling the 1 time a week is good because even though you're only doing 1 time a week, you're thinking this is more money. Trust me, working for less is actually harder. That's what I found out in fitness. So, a good deal would be 12 times residual, income. Great if they want to do 4 times a week. But, even if they do a once a week or a twice a week, you want more money because your time is worth more. So I'll teach you more about sales later. That's basically been a wrap up here. Let me know if you have any questions or want to find out how to fill those slots, because you have prime time hours, and you only have so much time to train people and offer this service. So I hope that found you well. If you have any questions, write it in the comments. I'll try and make a video explaining those things. And this was a great episode. Again, got my plant here in the background. Look at that little nice touch. This is a time that we can basically get this gym running, and again, like, kind of just straightening things up, keeping it clean. I'll be doing videos on fitness, on proper posture, form, technique, different modalities, stretching, cardio, strength training, detox, nutrition, a lot of different stuff. And I hope you join me on the journey. So like, share, and subscribe, and hope to see you again. Click the bell for notifications so you know when the next video is coming. Thank you for enjoying the journey with me, and I'll see you next time.